This particular video started out as a video for a juice recipe. And so I was in the kitchen prepping with my cucumber, my lemon, my ginger, and then I got a bit sidetracked.
I was calling because I had some questions about how graduation would work.
Eligibility
would work, say, if I defend my thesis over the summer.
So my daughter has been attending UCONN for the past 2 years, working on her master's degree in kinesiology. Kinesiology is the study of movement.
That's what I'm saying. You have to be very clear and precise in what you're asking her.
To give you a little bit of the backstory, my daughter obtained her bachelor's degree from Hampton University. I believe it was in kinesiology as well. And her plan at that time was to apply to a PT or physical therapy program, whether it was going to be at UConn, whether it was going to be at another university. But somewhere in between her applying to physical therapy programs, one of her professors from Hampton, informed her of a GA position where she would also be able to earn her master's in kinesiology. However, it would be more research-based than leading to a degree where she could practice physical therapy. And so her and I had a discussion about it, and, she, decided to go ahead and apply for the position and to start the, go into the Masters of Kinesiology at UConn. And I will say, even though right now, as a mom, I'm really vested in her graduating, walking across that stage, earning her master's degree, because I have seen the blood, sweat, and tears, and have seen her stressed out about her dissertation and presentations and group projects. And this girl knows her stuff, As you'll see later on in this video, not only did my juice here take a turn, but even our conversation took a turn.
You did apply for spring, but you're not going to complete for spring, correct?
Yes.
Okay, what's your question?
Would I still be eligible to walk?
Yes.
Okay. All right,
I'm going to change your graduation application to summer.
As you can see, I had a little sigh of relief there when I heard that she would be able to walk, that she did not have to wait until like winter to walk. I am vested in her earning this master's degree, but I'm also vested in her being
But the
happy.
question, Dovina, is, okay, what else do you need to do? So you applied to graduate.
I already applied to graduate.
What about the cap and gown?
I don't know, check my email. I just don't know the right people to contact, Mom.
But that's why, but Davina, that's why you ask questions and you keep asking questions until you get the right answer.
My advisor would have told me that, okay, we'll have you defend in the summer, and just leave me at that. Like, don't tell me like the following steps afterwards. Just like, okay.
But Davina, but this is also your degree too, so you have to have some agency upon yourself to kind of figure out these questions. So the registrar, those are the people who audit, like what she was saying, like the auditors, they audit your courses to make sure that you're eligible. That's why I was saying you have to ask her, are you eligible to graduate? Because it's not going to make a difference if you're not eligible.
No, I'm already eligible because they sent me an email because like back when I applied to graduate.
And now you just have to figure out the other pieces, like I was saying, like
cap and
gown situation. What do you need to do about that? Tickets.
That's stuff I don't know. Like the tickets part, I'm trying to figure out because that will come down to like who's able to come. And at first I was like,
well, UConn is a pretty big campus, so are they outside?
Inside Gamble.
But then it's like she was saying, like it also depends on your your department?
For what?
Does your department like have their own
This was
graduation
not
day?
only the point where my juice took a turn because I added in the dragon fruit,
We're on the
but also the conversation with my daughter took a turn. Her and I had been having this conversation for probably the past 2
Like
years
you just
about her
be going
passion
with the
right
flow,
now
and
for
you gotta
her
stop going with the flow.
thesis and the research that she has been doing.
That's why I was telling Kim. I was like, I think that's why I was telling her. I said she's
Maybe
not
I'll talk to Alexia about
really.
it.
You said what?
So I was talking to Alexia about it like a while ago, and she was just like, "Well, find passion in your question." I'm like, "There's no way for me to find passion in this question." She's like, "You can make it center around like black women." I'm just like, "I don't think I can do that with this thesis question." But because it's more like injury, sport related.
But yeah, but why did you choose this?
There's not because like honestly. That's only like I don't know. I just thought it'd be like the easy way out since it's still
I forgot to
that
put
was
ginger in this
not
thing.
good. And the conversation with my daughter, like I said, her
heavily
and I
ginger.
have been having
Honestly, I thought it
this
was, I thought it was, like, an
conversation
easy way out.
for
Well,
the
actually,
past 2
like,
years
first of all, I
as
thought it had
she
Heavy
more
on the
started to do the
ginger.
research. But I want to say this, and at one point I turned off the camera because I had to have a real conversation with her because imposter syndrome is so real, especially for our younger generation.
Oh, wait, you have agave. I am listening.
So I feel like I chose the thesis mainly because like I thought it was like the only like route I could go. Like I really wasn't familiar with like I didn't realize I
I'm
could like
gonna say this. I have witnessed my daughter for the past 2 years put so much blood, sweat, and tears into this research that she has been doing, working with the athletes on these muscle injury and the ultrasound machine and reading the data and all of this stuff. And she knows the ins, the out. She knows that I have, offered to be the audience to help her prep for her presentations, even though it sounds like a foreign language to me. I can tell that she knows this stuff. So when I see her second guessing herself, and at some point I am, I turn off the camera and I have that heart-to-heart conversation with her because it does seem like she lost her passion.
Alexia said, with your passion, let me turn this off. You weren't going with